Hello and welcome to this, to this playthrough of Persona on the PSP. So today, what's on today's agenda? We have to find the Expel mirror so that we can confront the Guardian down in the subway. Because we need to go through the subway to get to the eastern part of this town. To get to the garden or something where I don't remember. Basically, we have to get to the eastern part of town. My mom has the worst fashion sense. Last time she went shopping, she got me a t-shirt with a huge airbrushed wolf. Where in the world does she find this stuff? Oh, not that I'm worried about my mom or anything. Don't get me wrong. Sure. I never enjoy arming myself. I don't get that lady. She says she's nervous when things are too nice. I think it's wonderful when things are nice every day, don't you? Oh, I'm not picky, but if they have any armor with number 1 markings... probably not. Never mind. I don't know, sometimes the dialogue when you're just talking to people like this is just so... I don't know what to say, really. There's nothing to say. It's just... philosophically weird. Hey there, what you looking for, handsome? If you want, I can help pick out the right size for you. And take my measurements? No, thank you. What you got? Some armor. It's not too expensive. And I have some cash. And what else are you gonna spend your cash on? Let's see, defense, evade. I guess I could buy it. 2 for females. Sorry. Yeah. 2 female shoes. 3 male shoes or legs or shoes. Yes, there are shoes which you equip on your legs. Thank you. Oh, well, they have some stat increases too. Well, that could be handy. Let's see, 2 of these because my equipment is pretty crap. But I don't know, I mean, I always buy equipment when I play the Persona games. Like, why wouldn't you? What else would you spend your money on? But it's always like, should I really do this? Because the difference they make is just... It's not a huge lot, but I guess it's the small things which adds up. Which does make a difference. Like, how often do you actually use your weapons? But you can still buy weapon upgrades. But you will mostly be using your personas. Or guns, probably, in this game. But heck, I still buy it. I don't know why they give you the option to equip stuff in the shop too. It's just so much easier to use this equipped optimal function in the menu. I don't know why they do that. Just a waste. The Expel mirror is here, right? That suspicious dude again. Who? That's right. The Expel mirror was on display here. We can fight the demon in the subway if we have the Expel mirror, correct? Yes. Here it is. This must be the Expel mirror. Ah. What in the world? Don't take this. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. What was that? It looked like a little girl's face. She was saying not to take this. Did she mean the Expel mirror? Who gives a damn? We gotta have it, or else. That face just now, it looked like my. Is this really a good idea? Here, Noya. We can fight the monster in the subway once we have this, right? Okay, so I don't think we can be more prepared than we actually are. So basically now we're just making a run for for the entrance down into the subway. Or I mean down to the station, subway station. So basically this just kind of comes down to how I play this game. Like how do I put this? Like, let's say that I fuse some new personas, but so far, most of the time, they've just been several levels above me. Which means that I have to grind some persona levels just so that I can actually use them. So the persona levels is like a separate level from your character levels, which determines if you can use a persona or not. And so far the case has been that I can't use them right away when I fuse them, because my persona level is too low. And I don't really want to use the same personas for a long period of time. Sorry. So that means that every new persona that I fuse, they're always going to be more powerful than me. Seemingly. Which means that I have to grind persona levels just to be able to use them. And I've been playing for maybe more than 1 to 2 hours now, and I still can't equip the personas. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, but it just feels like you're gaining persona levels so slowly. And I don't like how the game forces you to... Well, either you don't level up so much, or either you don't play like I do, where I want to keep it fresh, I want to have a new persona lineup for every new stuff that I will encounter. Or you just play like you usually do, but that means that you don't try to take on new personas all the time, but that means you will be using the same ones for longer periods of time. And I don't know, I don't really like if we look back maybe 1 or 2 hours, I would say that I don't like the current lineup that I have, which is why I've been grinding the personas I have in my persona stock, because they're stronger and they have better skills. But the game kind of punishes me for doing that, because my persona levels are not high enough. So it feels like the game is punishing me because I'm trying to play the way I usually play. Or the way I'm really used to playing RPGs. So my style of playing in RPGs is basically I'd rather be stronger than just barely scraping by if I go up against the boss. And what I'm really trying to do now is to become a little bit stronger than the boss is, most likely. Because my persona levels are a few levels above the current level of the demons or enemies you run into down here. So basically that's a good indication. It's telling me that, okay, so you are stronger than the enemies down here. So yes, technically I might be a bit over-leveled, but as I mentioned, I want to have it this way. Partly because it helps you if you want to contact demons, and partly because of it's how I'm used to playing. And it's not a good thing to be so limited by the personas you have, because in the previous boss fight it felt like I couldn't really do much because my skills dealt so little damage to the boss. And it put me in a... I didn't like it. So what I'm trying to do here is to become... I'm trying to rank up some stronger personas so that I would be... sorry, my throat. Be better prepared for this upcoming boss fight against the Guardian. But, you know, it's just... Yeah, so basically I don't really like the persona levels in this game. I think it's much better the way it works in the sequels to this one. I'm glad they did away with it. So, yeah, I'll just have to deal with it here. Because for me it is a limitation. Anyway, sorry guys if I'm complaining here, but... You know, not everything is fine and dandy with all of these games that they release. After all, this is a pretty old game too. And you can really see the ideas they had. And it also makes you happy because they did improve on several things in their sequels. So, it's just, yeah, I'm just commenting on the present. And, well, yeah, the current situation is a little bit crappy, to say the least. I guess it's fine. I don't really complain a lot about these games. But every game has its flaws. Yeah, I mean, I guess... At first I wasn't really keen on how you have to position yourself during fights, but it's not that big of a deal anymore. Now the big deal is probably the persona levels, which suck ass. But otherwise than that, it's been pretty good so far. And of course I get thrusted into a fight right before I reach the subway entrance. Anyway, this is just my opinion on it. Maybe I'm guessing that others really don't have this issue. It's just an issue for me. I mean, we all play the games our own way, so... Oh man, I gotta be careful with my voice. You hold the Expel mirror, but you cannot pass until you have defeated me. Okay. I knew it was gonna say that. Let's do this now, yeah. If we leave this creature be, it could grow to be larger than a farmhouse. We must defeat it now.